Hey, Steve here with Cardiac Cycling. Today we're in the van. We're going to talk about how you can install a privacy curtain or a blackout curtain. If this interests you, stay tuned. So when we got the van, we first put in a curtain rod and we bought this particular curtain. It's a blackout curtain. It has a rod pocket, so you slide the rod through it to minimize any light entering or exiting. It worked okay for a while, but eventually the rod started falling down. It was just a tension rod, and I guess it wanted more attention. Bad joke, sorry. It was a tension rod, and it just quit working. So we went to what we're going to show you today. I put a description of all the parts in the description box below. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, to take the cap off, I'm going to use my little Swiss Army knife. And what we do is we just go right underneath the cap. Find a spot where you can get underneath there without messing anything up, and then you're just going to twist the head of it just a little bit. Now I know this is going to be kind of hard to see. Once you get it pried up a little more, you can put it back under there and voila, it comes right off. So you can see here what we have is a plastic ring around that. So using the existing hole, we're going to take one of the mounting brackets using a flathead screw. The screws that come out are round head and you need a flathead. I'll put the description of this particular item in the description box below the video. Again, using the existing hole. Gonna get it started. I do own some power tools. I don't use my Swiss Army knife to do everything. You want to be really careful here because you might not be drilling into anything except plastic. And we are going to finish this up using a Phillips head screwdriver, handheld, just to ensure we don't over tighten this guy, because we're screwing in really to nothing but plastic here. So we don't want to over tighten. And then we're going to get it straight. You have to drill 2 holes in this project. One is going to be right down here on the end next to your sliding door. And the other one is going to be here next to the original middle screw. When you drill this one, you need to measure carefully. Make sure that you have this bracket over far enough so that these tabs on the outside are not touching between these 2 brackets. What happens if they're touching, you can't get this strip pushed in far enough for the bracket to clip on this very, very thin edge. That one's in, this one's in. Now over here on this hole, you can see here I used some double-sided tape. And you can see what I did is I actually marked where the track was. So I put the track in here and snapped it in on the second one. And then over here, I bent the track down until it had the right curvature and then made some pencil marks. One on the bottom and one up here on the top. I used that to find the middle where I wanted to put the screw in. I was hoping to hit some metal behind this. There is some, but I couldn't get far enough in to do that. Therefore, the double-sided tape. On the driver's side, we have a similar situation. Way back in here, you're not going to drill a hole. That's how much room you have. You're not going to get a drill in there. So on the driver's side, what we did was we just similarly, we kind of gauged we couldn't mark with the pencil, it didn't make a lot of sense. Went ahead and put the bracket on the curtain track down at the end that was going to go by the driver's door, bent it so that it had the right curvature, and then stuck it on the vinyl, and it's holding well. All right, so now so you can see we have a couple of ridges here on the track. We're going to start down here where these two guys meet, get them pretty close together, and the easiest way to do it is put in the bottom and then flip to the top, or maybe you want to put in the top one and then flip the bottom one in. And you will hear it snap when you are in the right spot once it's completely installed in that mounting bracket. Listen. No snap. And I can see, there we go, snapped in. And once those things are in, they do not move very well. All right, now let's go on to the next one. And you can see, so I have the bottom in first, and then I'm going to push at the top. Still not in? Now, you heard the last little click. And then we're going to do the same thing down here. Bottom in, and then push at the top. That one you could hear click. And you can see that it's definitely in. It is locked in place. Now the downside of what I just did is that I forgot, you need to put these on before you actually snap the track on. So now I'm going to have to take one side off, put these guys on, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so you can see that I've already put most of the snaps on, the snap carriers. I'll show you what I did quickly. See, it has a little tab on it. It goes in the channel. Just slides right in. Once you get that done, once you have them all in, you snap the track back in its final position, and I'm going to put the mic up here so you can hear the snap maybe a little bit better than you have otherwise. It's not it yet. That was it. Just a little bitty click. So this particular curtain was purchased at Walmart, and this is the kind of curtain, and it is a blackout curtain. This has a rod pocket. That's what this is called, a rod pocket. So you can see there are no grommets here. And then what was done was the snap tape was hemmed on to the curtain. And now all we do is we just start putting the snaps on. There we go. That's it. Now, one final thing. We did order a couple of these guys. This is a screw stop. We ordered it so that we wouldn't have this guy slide all the way. We ordered two. We didn't need one down on the driver's side. The reason we didn't need one on the driver's side is that we took the track all the way to the wall before we measured and made the cut. We did have a second one just in case, and we didn't need it. We made a good measurement and a good cut. So that's it for today. Hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comment section, and I will answer any questions just as quickly as I can. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, because that will help other people find the video. The more likes the thumbs up, the more likes the video gets, the higher it goes up in the search engine. The higher it's in the search engine, the more likely someone else is to find what they're looking for. You know how hard it was maybe for you to find this? Be kind to another. Thanks for watching. Be safe, be well. Hope to see you somewhere in your RV or on your bicycle. Bye. If you enjoy what you see on this channel, please click the subscribe button.